Hello everybody and welcome back to Lividius Gaming, and this is episode 6, and today we're not going to be really doing anything major. We're just going to be having a bit of a wander around, and it's going to be more one of those rambly episodes where I'm going to be talking to you a bit about what's gone on, because believe me, a lot's gone on since the last episode. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take a tour around the new faction. This is now a faction. It's a private faction for me because I actually got griefed. Between this and the last episode I got griefed. It was only a very minor grief. It was more of an annoyance than anything else. Yeah, it's been made a faction. So this base is part of the Fretonia faction. I am the only person in Fretonia, and it will remain that way. This is purely to prevent griefing, that's all. And that pretty much covers that. So as you can see, here is the first improvement to, this is what's called Fretonian HQ, or Fretonia HQ. I'll leave it up to you to decide which you want to call it. I'll go with either. And as you can see, I added this viewing window here. And I cleaned up the cow farm quite a bit, and the wheat farm quite substantially actually. If you go in here now, that's got a trapdoor on it. I still need to move the lever yet, and I will move that probably off camera because the wheat is now fully grown. And I've just tidied up all the sort of wiring around here and stuff, just to make it that little bit easier for me, to keep everything organised, put some chests down here, and all that kind of groovy stuff. So I tidied this area up quite substantially. It took a while to do, but we got there in the end, that's for sure. I put this through. I already did put it through, but it needed some adjustment. And I also tidied up the grinder. As you can see now, the grinder looks a whole lot nicer. If you head in here, we have an enchantment set up in here now. I need to put an anvil in here yet. I've got all the chests sorted. And obviously the spawning room's still down here. I got some mossy stone brick, sorry, and merged it all in, and it looks really nice now, I think. So, got some books in here. I've got an efficiency 4 book in there, and some more for when I feel like doing some enchanting. So, we've got a nice setup in here. But what I will say is this zombie grinder isn't nearly good enough for the experience needs that we have. So, what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be making a blaze farm, and this sort of brings me on to the next point. I have the Fretonian Nether outpost, or the Fretonia Nether outpost. I have an area of the Nether now, a fortress acquired. I took it down earlier today, in fact. And there is 2 blaze spawners there, within close vicinity to each other. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a dual blaze farm, probably in a couple of episodes time, when I've done a few of the other things around the headquarters here, so that I can solve the XP problem, because we have a major problem with XP. It takes me so long to get to level 30, so I know you're up to no good in there. I can just sense it. These cows are always up to no good. So that is something that we will be looking at soon, is the dual blaze farm. But I was actually going to look at it in the next couple of episodes or so, as in like the next episode, but I don't have near enough resources to achieve what I want, unfortunately. But that's that, I guess. Yum. Oh, and look, conveniently stacked. So yeah, that pretty much covers that. There's not a whole lot more really to talk about. I haven't done much the other side of the rail line yet. I obviously finished that. I put this sign up, Fretonian Rail Tunnel, established 28th of the 1st, 2013, which is when I did that. And that is pretty much it really. I haven't done anything over this part of the cave yet, unfortunately. But that's that. So yeah, it pretty much covers the cave. And the headquarters here. What we're going to be doing in the next episode, I imagine, is we're going to be building a farm for the remaining crops, and I'm thinking of building that down here. We have all of this sort of open area right here, and here is the cow farm. The cow farm is just up here, so we can't build in here really. It's not a good place to build, but we do have this area back here, and this is just, it doesn't intersect anything, so it might well be a good place right here to build that. So that's, and I also need to patch all this up, so that's probably what we'll be doing in the next episode, after today's ramble. So yeah, that pretty much covers the rambling stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the Nether now, and I'll show you around the Nether fort and what we're going to do in terms of blazes. So I will be right back, guys. Okay guys, so here I am in the Nether. I'm still on the lookout for wither skeletons. There might be a few around. So this Nether fortress is now mine. I see a ghast over there, but that's alright. So yeah, this is my Nether fortress. Still got quite a bit to do with it yet, but we'll do something cool with it, I'm sure, in our Nether outpost. I actually lag quite a lot in the Nether, which is a shame. But who knows, that might get fixed soon. So as you can see here, there is the first blaze spawner, and the other one is just around here. Just this side, and it's up there. So we're going to make a dual blaze farm out of this, I imagine, and we'll bring them together as we do have them. It's only a small fortress. This is pretty much it, really. There's not a lot more to it than this little bit, and there's a tunnel that runs off along that way, but that comes to a dead end, so there's not a whole lot more to talk about in terms of this, really. But we've got our own little part of the Nether now. So yeah. That's probably what we're going to be doing soon after I've acquired all the resources. Oh, go away. Handle explosions don't work on this server, so we'll just camp out in here for now. So honestly, that is just about it for today's episode. What we're going to do is we're going to head back and check the mailbox, which is the final thing I want to talk about today, which is at spawn, and that's part of a new plugin that I want to talk about. And then we'll just finish off, I think, for today. It's quite a short episode, but it's more of a ramble, so we'll see how we get on. So I will see you at spawn. Alright guys, we're back in more familiar territory here at spawn, and it appears to be raining outside, which is a shame. It's also night time, but well, we can handle that, I guess. I have a home set at my Nether fortress. That's how I got there very quickly, rather than using the Nether portal here. So that pretty much covers that. So on to the mailbox, which is a new plugin that XDEvilMonkey introduced yesterday. We were figuring it out yesterday. It was suggested to me by a number of users who are on this server that they wanted a way to send me fan mail and gifts and stuff, and like a present room. So me and XD put our heads together. He did most of the thinking, by the way. And we came up with using the mailbox plugin for this. And what the mailbox plugin basically does is it gives you a way to send another player a physical item. We already have a letters plugin, which you can use to send sort of letters and stuff to people, which basically looks like a map. And we can use those, and there's all plugin stuff on the website. I'm not great with the plugins myself, but there's all stuff on how to use them there on the website. If you're unsure on them, post it on the help desk that we have around, and I'm sure that a mod dev will be able to help you out with that. So if you followed me from spawn, I've just come around the castle here basically. This is my present house. So as you can see in here, Martin's fan mail. To send mail, fan mail, type send mail, make sure to add my name to the command. So if you want to send me mail, you can send it via a book and quill if you wish, or you can send me a letter. I would prefer the book and quill because it gives me an opportunity to read some of the stuff that you guys have to say, and you can add that to the command. So you type send mail martinfretters1, which is my username, and then you can put whatever's in your hand. So for now, for me it would be, let's just use this trapdoor here, and you would send me the trapdoor. So what's inside at the moment? We have a book by XDEvilMonkey. I've already read that book. It's just a test book, that's all. We have some grass blocks, a bed, some redstone, some iron ore, and all sorts of different things here. Somebody was very kind in giving me that. We've got some sand and stuff as well. So this stuff is all from XDEvilMonkey, the grass block and stuff. The bed is from ZetaBeta25. Thanks, dude, for the bed. Unfortunately, I can't use it in the Nether. That's where I would have used it, but who knows. The redstone, the iron ore, the rail, and the fence all came from Alshu, if that's how you pronounce your username there. This diamond ore also from Alshu, and the pickaxe actually, and I think the sand was as well. So yeah, let's empty my mailbox here. and we will return home now, because that pretty much covers it. So if you want to send me fan mail, you can do that, and you can also check out the present house here, which is just the other side of spawn. You don't have to be here at the present house. You can be anywhere in the world, or in another world, for example in the Nether. So you have plenty of choices there. So it's right here opposite this building. I'm not sure what this building is. Some shops in here, and there's a little farm next to it. There's some sugarcane and stuff right here. So you're more than welcome to send me some fan mail. Somebody over there, actually, Jared Brown, just over there. So if you watch my video, he's coming for me right now, so better get a move on. You'll be able to see that, and you might get read out, which is something which I think you would probably find pretty cool. So if you want to interact with me, that's a great way of doing it, and if you want to send me something like a question, then fire away. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head back to the 1.4 world, or the wilderness, and I'm going to get back home. So, excellent. Is that an angry Enderman? I need Enderman desperately. Do I have any armor on? Oh, it's just one. It's teleported away. No fun. Somebody like digging a quarry here. But anyway, I will meet you back at the Fretonian or Fretonia headquarters. So I will once again be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back at the Fretonia headquarters here, and we have actually got this diamond ore, and just a few minutes ago before I started recording I got this Fortune 3 pickaxe. So why don't we head over to the furnace room and see what we can get out of these 11 diamond ore. I'm hoping that we can get a minimum of 2 from every one, but that I think is going to be a bit optimistic. So let's put it down here. And this is the fortune one, right? So we'll see what we get out of this. Ooh, lots. Ooh, we got 24 diamonds out of that, so put that with my current 19 and we have 43 diamonds. And let's get that iron cooking up as well. I have a ton of coal from digging out this mine shaft. And I think that's everything I've got to cook up. Let's put the redstone away that we have acquired. And that pretty much covers it for today, guys. I know it was a very short, sort of rambly episode, but we've covered a few things that we're going to do with the base here. I'm going to continue my cleanup all the time. There's always going to be improvements. I mean, I have all these chests everywhere. One of the next projects we'll probably look at doing will be a storage room somewhere. Probably, I'm imagining, over the other side of the rail line, because I want to make a massive storage room. And that's going to involve a mini quest on behalf of us. We're going to go on a quest to find one of every single item in the game. And we're going to build a huge storage room based around it. That's what I'm thinking we're going to do with it anyway. But the trouble is, I don't know where I'm going to put all my cobblestone. I might make a room just dedicated to cobblestone because of how much of it I have mined up over the course of digging all these tunnels and stuff. But yeah, that pretty much covers it for today. So until next time, guys, I will see you later and have a good day. I swear they're up to no good. Anyway, see you later, guys.